What's up, my fellow YouTubers? I've watched a lot of documentaries on serial killers. Um, I think one of the top ones, obviously BTK, because the reason why he never got caught or for a long time is because he was he was like the deacon of the church, which you would never. It's almost like being invisible. It is like being invisible. You'd never go there and think that a guy from a church could be the same fucking guy that's like torturing and fucking bind, torture, kill, and doing all this other shit. Like, what the fuck? And he wanted to get caught. I think he was deliberately being stupid. I think part of him just wanted to get caught. Obviously, I think he's the scariest one. But one thing that always kind of, I wouldn't say irks me, but kind of not confusing either, but wouldn't say baffled either. Kind of, I don't know if there's a word for it, but like, okay, this guy's never mentioned. Ricky Lee Green is never mentioned in the top serial killer list, and he was called more dangerous than Ted Bundy in the book. But this particular book, Blood Rush, was one of the most, like, holy fuck serial killer books I've ever read, ever. And he was executed in 97, so this book was made in, I think, the early 90s, 92-ish. And I remember first reading it, and what really kind of baffled me was they had pictures of the victims that he mutilated in the book. And I'm like, holy shit, like, you could barely make them out. And what he did was, him and his wife had sex in their victim's blood. How that trumps every other fucking serial killer out there, maybe minus Jeffrey Dahmer that ate his victims, but it's up there, dude. I mean, it's like, and he's never mentioned. He's never, like, if you ever see the top 10 serial killers, he'll never get mentioned. And the only time I ever seen him mentioned was in passing. It was Paula Zahn, and she said that he gave tips, like, he was already going to be executed anyways, he was already going to die, he had nothing to lose, so he gave police tips on another killer that was out there, but it was like in passing, like Ricky Lee Green gave this person a tip. They never got into what he did. This book is like, man, one of my top, I hate to say favorite, I don't condone what he did. I would never like somebody in that, like that in society. Yeah, I do believe in forgiveness, that God forgave him, but would you really want somebody like this out in society? Fuck no. This is one of the most, in my opinion, notorious, scariest serial killers out there, and Blood Rush is one of the most gory serial killer books, in my opinion, out there. Let me know which one you've read, or which documentary, or which serial killer is up there with you, like the top one. For me, I think he trumps just about all the other famous serial killers, just because, I mean, who the fuck not only mutilates his victims but has sex in their blood? Sex with their spouse. The spouse knew about it and went with it. What the fuck? Let me know in the comments who the most notorious one is in your book. All right, peace out, my fellow YouTubers.